Hello, everyone. Welcome to our monthly cooking class. And I'm super excited. It's almost Halloween this weekend. And this class is about teaching you how to make better treats and better desserts to satisfy your sweet cravings the healthy way. And yes, it is possible. There's so many ways that you can make desserts that are good, decadent, and people are going to enjoy. They're not even going to realize that they're eating something good for them and your kids and for yourself now that you're pregnant. And that's our goal, right? To have a healthy pregnancy. So this program is a sponsor, and this class is a sponsor by Healthy Mothers, Healthy Babies for the program Moms for Wellness, which is focused on preventing diabetes and hypertension in pregnant women here in Broward County. My name is Chef Dulce Jimenez. I am your health coach and cooking instructor. And as you know, every month we have a cooking class, and I'm always excited to teach you something new. And so, my classes are not about making a recipe. You can go through YouTube, you can find a lot of recipes and a lot of people making anything, right? So my goal is to teach you more than just following a recipe. I want to give you information and education that you can make your own meals and your own dishes, your own recipes. And yes, you can look at a recipe as a creative idea, but you can make it your own. You don't have to go to the store and buy all the ingredients. You will know how to substitute and how to do things your way and the healthier way, the way I'm teaching you. So today is no difference. I'm going to give you 5 steps to make better desserts and treat. Now that we're in Halloween, you can treat your kids and yourself to things that are not going to hurt you. And who has a sweet tooth in here? You know the drill. Please answer any question or ask questions through your chat, and I will be looking at the chat periodically through the class. So yes, Esther, you have a sweet tooth. Me too. I love a dessert after a meal, and when I go out, I usually look at the dessert first and try to get the best one. When I'm out, a treat is a treat once in a while. But when you are home and you want a dessert after dinner or after lunch, and you grab something that you bought in the supermarket every single day, that's going to take a toll on your health. But in today's class, with those 5 steps that I'm going to show you, you will know how to do your own. So let's start with the first one. So you know that I have teach you in other classes about the traffic light eating guide. So traffic light eating guide is following like the traffic light, which is red, green, and yellow. Follow the same concept to choose better foods. So all the foods in the red light category are foods that you should stop and think, can I eat better? Can I change this for something better? So if you are in the supermarket, you know how to read the labels. We have a class to read labels. So go to those classes and refer to those handouts. And we have all the classes on YouTube as well. And if not, ask the questions. I'm here for you. So you read the labels and you said, okay, which one of these products, say you're buying a cookie. So you read the label, not the front of the package, the label in the back. You read the ingredients, you read how much sugar it has. If it has trans fat, you don't want anything with trans fat. You don't want anything with added sugar. You want something that provides you protein, fiber, natural sugars, less than 6 grams or 8 grams. It's very difficult to find, but there's good products out there. So step number 1, eliminate red light foods, things that has ingredients that are not good for you. Change them for better ones. right? So if you eat pudding, or if you eat cake from the store, if you eat donuts, change it for the best donuts available. Try to buy healthier versions, right? So buy organic when you can buy organic, okay? And avoid all those things that I have already told you. Definitely avoid corn syrup, MSG, and artificial flavors and colors with any numbers. Anything with a number is a no-no, okay? So step number 2, and this is the most important, learn to make your desserts and your treats at home. Nothing compares to what you make at home. Also, you are in control. You control the sugar amount, you control the fats, you control if you want to put more protein in with a protein powder, if you want to use, you know, superfoods. So you can make it your own and make a better treat. When you're making it at home, definitely you can make it better. So we're in step number 2, which is learn to make your own treats and desserts at home so you can control the ingredients. If you're a fan of ice cream, who is a fan of ice cream? Me, and I am lactose intolerant. So every time I eat ice cream out of the house, I get sick. So I create my own nice cream, which is with coconut milk or with almond milk and fruits. If you are a fan of ice cream, I recommend you to get a ice maker. You just have to pour the liquids. You know, you can make a mango sorbet. You can just mix mango and some natural sweetener and maybe some lemon juice, and you make your own sorbet. And you make you can make coconut ice cream from vanilla. I love it. It's made with canned coconut. It's amazing. And you can make your fresh coconut ice cream. Divine, guys. There's no comparison out there. I have never had a better coconut ice cream than the one I make at home. And you can make strawberry and banana sorbet or ice cream. Sorbet is when you don't put any milk. So it's just a fruit, some maybe lemon juice or pineapple juice, and then you mix it in the ice maker, or you can make it in the freezer and you just have to stir it every hour. So that's how you make sorbet. And they're amazing. So the third steps is rate up your ingredients. So some of you, hopefully all of you, have received my smart shopping guide, how to make better grocery shopping. So when you make your desserts and treats at home, again, make it with wholesome ingredients, fresh ingredients, preferably organic, and add superfoods to it. You can add, you know, dark chocolate, like the ones we're going to make today, or fresh fruits or dry fruits, and flaxseed, chia seed. Flaxseed and chia seed provide you with protein and fiber. And they're good also for your digestion, and it provides more nutrients. Bananas are amazing. They provide so many nutrients. We're going to make a dessert with a banana. So also try to keep the same textures and flavors of those treats that you like at home. For example, I like Almond Joy, which is coconut, chocolate, and almonds. You can make that at home. Super easy. I have a recipe for that. You can make carrot cakes, carrot pie, apple pie. You know, you can just trade ingredients, make it at home, and mimic. I'm going to make today. We have 2 or 3 recipes, depends on the time. I'm gonna make a piña colada chia pudding. I know some of you asked how to do chia pudding, so today I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make a savory, a black bean hummus, which is spooky for Halloween. And if we have time, I'm gonna make some bananas with chocolate and almond butter. I don't like peanut butter, so I always substitute peanut butter with almond butter, but you can use peanut butter as well. So we're making those 3 desserts at home. And as I said again, if we have time, we might do like a sneaker in a bite. So I make little bowls of yumminess, and they compare to candies and sweets that are there out there, like the almond joy, the sneaker bar, and so on. So you can make those things at home with better sugars using honey or using real maple syrup. Also, and the last one, that's the 5-step before we start making our treats. The last one is make it beautiful. We start eating with our eyes and with our nose, the smells, right? We're starting to actually make digestion once we start looking at the food. Sometimes, I don't know if it happens to you that you're in a restaurant and you're not that hungry, but the next table received this amazing fajitas with the smells, and you're like, oh my God, my stomach is growling. So yes, you start getting hungry and making digestion, immediately you see and smell the food. So yes, when you make it beautiful and you use wholesome, good ingredients for you, you make it at home, you control what you put in it. And if you have once in a while some treats that you buy in the supermarket, get the best ones. So those are the 5 steps. And I hope you follow them, because you will remember me. There's no need to buy store-bought, bag products. As I say many times in the classes, when you buy food in the supermarket that is not wholesome, like a banana or an apple or vegetables, fruits and vegetables, when you buy a food, it's not a food, it's a product. They want you to buy it and buy it again and again and again. And they want you to like it. So, and they are a profit company selling your product. So they want to use whatever it takes, whatever they have to use for you to like it and to save money while at it. So make your products and your desserts and your treats and those things that you like at home, and you are in control. So now we're going to start cooking. If you if you found my other camera, we have 2 cameras. One is the food close-up. Go there because we're going to start doing some of the treats. So I'm going to start with the banana. Okay. So the first thing we're going to make is we're going to start with the banana, but you're not going to see the banana until a little bit later, because what I'm going to help you now is to prepare the banana and to leave it ready to finish it up together. Okay? So this is a chocolate covered frozen banana with almond butter. And I'm going to grab a banana, got a little slit. You can see my camera. Going to peel the banana. Okay. I'm going to cut it in half. And I'm going to put a straw. And get a piece of straw. I'm going to cut little piece of this straw. And I'm going to put the straw inside the banana like this. So when you notice that it's coming out up to there, you can use different colors. Kids would love to do this. And you can have as many as you want. I'm gonna have a container here. It's like a cookie sheet. And I'm gonna put my bananas. Then I have more sturdy straw. These are a little bit clumsy. And I'm going to freeze it for a few hours. I already have a few bananas in the freezer, so we can do the next steps. So the first step is put our bananas in the freezer to freeze for a few hours. Then when they're frozen, we're going to start with the step number 2, which is the almond butter. We're going to get a few spoons of almond butter. I will take a little bit more, almost. And I buy almond butter that is no sugar and no salt, again, because I want to control the sugar and the salt that I'm putting in my desserts. Okay, I like this one from Trader Joe's. This one is crunchy, but you can buy the smooth one. So I'm going to put it for 30 seconds in the microwave, 30 to 40 seconds to melt the almond butter first, okay? So while the almond butter is melting in the microwave, I'm going to put some semi-sweet chocolate morsels, or you can put dark chocolate. I'm going to put it in another cup, and I'm going to melt the chocolate in the microwave for 30 to 40 seconds. So now I'm going to check the consistency of my almond butter. Oh, and it's great. And I'm going to take the bananas that are already frozen out of the fridge to cover them with the almond butter first. Okay, so I'm going to take the bananas that are already frozen, and I'm going to dip it in my almond butter, like so. Okay. I'm going to put it inside the glass. Okay, now I'm going to let it. Whoa, it's hot. I'm going to let it go like this, so all the excess goes down. Oh my God, I so wanted this already. Okay. Now, I'm going to put it back in the fridge. I'm going to put this too. The other ones are still not frozen. So I'm going to put it all completely submerged in the cup and then help myself with a spoon. Okay. Now I'm going to let it go, all those extra drippings back. Okay, I'm going to put it back in the fridge and check my chocolate that was in the microwave. So this chocolate is going to take much more time than the peanut butter. So be patient. Go little by little, melting it. To melt. And stirring it. You put it for 30 seconds and stir it again. So while our chocolate is melting, we're going to start with the second recipe. This is a savory treat, and we're making a black bean hummus. I love hummus. Love hummus, but hummus is usually made with chickpeas. But for Halloween, we're going to make it with black beans. Actually, before we do that, let me start with the pudding. Let's go back. I'm going to make a piña colada chia pudding. And I want to start with that one. So to give time to the chia to harden and make the pudding. So a chia pudding is very simple, guys, and is usually a few ingredients. Milk, a sweetener, your chia, of course. Chia has proteins and minerals and other nutrients that are awesome for you. And I have almond milk. You can do this with fresh coconut milk as well, or any other milk. But I am lactose intolerant, so I usually always use some kind of plant protein. And for me, I think it's better because the human body does not need milk, but there's some debates because you're pregnant. Your doctor always recommends you to drink more milk and consume dairy products. But if you are lactose intolerant or the dairy doesn't make you good, please feel free to try with the different plant milks that are there because they're amazing. So anyways, I have a cup of almond milk, and I'm going to sweeten it with coconut cream. You can get a good coconut cream in the supermarket, but usually they're very difficult to find. The one that is easy to find, which is Coco Lopez coconut cream, is the one that people use for piña coladas, has a lot of bad ingredients. So I don't recommend that one, but Whole Foods and maybe Trader Joe's has a good coconut cream. I know for sure Whole Foods has it. So I'm going to put a few tablespoons of the coconut cream just to sweeten, or you can have maple syrup, real maple syrup. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to put a little bit more. And please, once you taste it, don't put the spoon back because we have a lot of bacteria in our mouth, and that it's not good to put it in your food in the dessert. Okay, let me taste it again. Awesome. I like it. So for every cup of milk, you need about 2 tablespoons of chia. This is the chia seed. They sell it in white or black. It's chia seeds. And it has 10 grams of protein, guys. This is great. Some of them this has 0 sugars, 6 grams of protein, and it's awesome. And some of them has omega-3. Yep, and 10 grams of fiber. 10 grams of fiber, which is amazing. So we're going to put the chia seeds in our milk. And we're going to mix it. and we're gonna let it be. It takes about 15 minutes for the chia to put this milk like a pudding. And if you see that it's not hardening like a pudding, you can put a few spoon more additional. Okay, so we're gonna let it be there. And every few minutes or so, we can stir it. But that's it, guys. That's basically a chia pudding. And then you put it with toppings. So in this case, I'm gonna put pineapples and coconut. When it's hardened, then you can put whatever you want on top and then eat it as a tapioca pudding. Okay, so I'm gonna put that aside and we're gonna continue with our banana. Now I'm gonna check the chocolate to see if it's melted. Okay, so now I've got the frozen bananas and I have my melted chocolate here in the cup. And what I'm going to do is the ones that has the peanut butter, you can do it as you want. You can dip the whole peanut butter, the whole banana with the peanut butter inside of the cup, or you can just drizzle it. I'm gonna do drizzle here of chocolate. I'm gonna drizzle it. Okay. But I want people to see that it has almond butter. So in one side is gonna be almond butter and in the other side is gonna be covered with the chocolate. Okay. Because the chocolate is hot, you need to make sure your banana with the almond butter is really hardened. Okay, so it's really hardened. And you see it's going to start hardening really, really fast. Okay, so this one's what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip the whole banana inside the chocolate and I'm going to cover this ones. Okay, like I did with the other ones in the peanut butter, in the almond butter, I'm sorry. And you can use peanut butter if you want again. Okay. This is so good. And the kids will love to do this, guys. And if you have been in my happy food for happy mood class, you know that dark chocolate will give you a happy mood. Will help you create those happy hormones. Just make sure you're getting a good chocolate, 70% or more. This one is not that, because that's the one I had. I used the other ones, but try to get a better one that has no allergens and that has more cacao. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this. I'm kind of losing it. Okay, so I have my banana here with the chocolate. Mind you, they're not that frozen. Once it's frozen completely, it's better to handle. But because the class, we can be waiting here for an hour. If you can leave the bananas overnight, much better. Okay, so now we're gonna leave those bananas in the freezer for a full hour or so. And then when they're completely frozen, you can just enjoy them like a regular lollipop or like like a freaking ice cream pop, and it's so amazing. It's like you don't need anything else. Definitely, trust me. I love this dessert. I love it. I have been doing it for me and for my grandkids. They love it. It's simple, and it's good to always have one of this, even for when you have guests. You can make it a little bit more fancy, you know. You can drizzle a little bit of the peanut butter on top. So actually, the ones that have chocolate, I'm gonna maybe drizzle a few. That's what I'm gonna do. Drizzle this one with a little bit of the almond butter. So this almond butter is crunchy, so make sure you get smooth almond butter for this, because the crunchy is it's gonna weigh heavily in the bananas. Okay. It's already hardening. Okay, so now let's do a savory treat. So black beans, I love to get black beans, always have black beans at home. You can make actually black bean brownies with cocoa powder, this cacao powder, dates, and you can make an amazing brownie. I'm gonna send you, actually add the recipe of the black bean brownie there to this package. But today I'm gonna make a savory black bean hummus. And I love hummus. Again, I have said it before, it's something that you can make easily at home. And the packaged one has other additives that you don't want. The trick about the hummus is to make sure you blend it really well so you have a smooth dip. So I'm going to start blending it. I'm going to put my phone in mute so you don't go crazy with the sound. But I'm going to blend it for about 2 to 3 minutes first before putting all the spices and seasonings. Okay, guys, again, so the ingredients were tahini, chipotle in adobo, salt and pepper, cumin. And I was saying the tahini makes it creamy. I try not to put olive oil, but you have to put a little bit of olive oil, and you need to blend it well for about 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna put my phone in mute so you don't hear the machine. And then I'm coming back in a few minutes. Always scrape well the food processor and taste. taste, 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 so you can adjust flavors. Really good. Oh, spicy. Gonna add a little bit of more of salt and keep blending.
Your phone is on mute.
Thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Thank you. So what I was saying is that while the machine was running, I added the olive oil, a few tablespoons of olive oil, and it was running for about 3 minutes. You want it really, really smooth and creamy. And then you can decorate it like with a spider web, or you can add some chopped tomatoes and cilantro. You can make it grown up, or you can make it for the kids and put like a spider web on top. I'm gonna show you. So you have a lot of fiber, you have vitamins and protein with this dip, and it's a different kind of hummus. You can also make hummus with chickpeas and canned puree, pumpkin puree, or you can roast the pumpkin in the oven, then blend it with the chickpeas and make like an orange kind of hummus for Halloween. Okay, now I'm going to attempt to do like a spider web. Let's see. I put a little bit of sour cream in this bag. And then I'm going to attempt to do a spider web. Let's see how this works. For the crafty moms in here. Wow, this doesn't look like the spider web I was imagining. All right. But it's a spooky. And then you put the spider with your black olives on top. Oh my goodness. My grandkids are gonna have so much fun with this. So you have, I'm gonna tell them it's a real spider. See what they said. These are so funny. Okay, so you have like a spider on top. What do you think? Look at that. The spider web with a spider on top. Oh wow, guys. Okay. So these are two simple treats that you can make at home, and you can make it with your kids and enjoy and satisfy your sweet craving with the bananas and chocolate and peanut butter, and with your chia pudding. The pudding is still working its magic. I'm going to add another tablespoon here of chia. So you look, in 5 to 10 minutes, it has to start hardening. If it's not hardening, you need to put more chia. Maybe it was too much milk. But it's usually 2 to 3 tablespoons per cup of milk. Sometimes they say it in here. You can add a little bit of yogurt as well. You can add coconut yogurt. It says that it's going to get gelatinous very quick, but this is not happening. I have done other chia puddings in class and they start getting gelatinous right away. This is, well, it's a little bit, but not too much. So you need to have some patience and leave it in the fridge for at least 15 to 20 minutes. But you have to move it a little bit once in a while. And then you add the toppings. In this case, I'm going to put pineapple and coconut to make it like a piña colada. So guys, it's going to be 6 o'clock. And this was the class for today. You're getting a package with the recipes. And yes, you can use soy milk or coconut milk. And we're going to stay for 10 more minutes to go over some questions and comments and to talk a little bit. So thank you for coming and for joining me into the class. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something new today.